Hey folks, Alan Saunders with Pittsburgh Sports Now, continuing our coverage from a huge weekend of Pitt football recruiting as the Panthers got three commitments in their class of 2021, in addition to their final scholarship filled for the class of 2020 over the weekend, a huge weekend for Pitt. And now I'm joined with Michigan offensive lineman Brandon Honorable, who committed to Pitt on Sunday. First of all, Brandon, congratulations on committing to Pitt. And what was it? Why was Pitt it for you? What was the reason that you decided to commit to the Panthers?
Better opportunities. They have a plan laid out for me, not only football wise, but academic wise. I get the chance to play early. That's really it.
So this is, you've been talking about playing early. This is an offensive line that's going to bring back four starters for this year, but that also means it's going to be a lot of upperclassmen. So by the time you get to Pitt in 2021, should be a lot of opportunities for somebody new to step up and grab a role. How much of that was part of it for you?
Say it again.
Yeah, it just seems like there's going to be an opportunity because all the guys that are coming back as returning starters for 2020 will be gone by the time you get there in 2021. How much was that opportunity to maybe grab a role early part of what you were looking for?
It was real good. Talking to Coach Borbley, a lot of things we have to plan and stuff like that. And me, it's not all about me. Like it's the fact that I'm real battle tested. If I won, I had to battle for it. And that's what I'm gonna do when I go to Pitt. When I put on the gear and everything, that's the plan. Because I'm an animal on the field and everything. So, that's really it.
You talk about Coach Borbley a little bit because, I think most of the time when you're talking about a coach and you dealt with kind of the polar opposites, right? I mean, you talked with Coach Archie Collins a lot, who's a young guy. He's from your area. I could see how he would be easy to relate to. How do you relate to a guy that's probably old enough to be your grandfather? He's been coaching for longer than you've been alive. How do you connect with a guy like that?
It all started off with trust. When I first met him, I already knew the vibe was gonna be real good, and like everything in his office is built on trust. And he sent me this diagram of what all the offensive linemen is built on, which is trust. And we're so close that unfortunately I wasn't physically with him, but I was with him when his mom had passed a couple days ago. I was with him, so it's just it all started with trust, really. And I can't wait to be under Coach Borgley. That was really it. It all started off with trust.
What's the thing that you see as an opportunity for yourself as a what are the things that you bring to the table that made you desirable as a recruit, made so many schools want you?
Speed. That's what everybody keeps saying. I'm very fast. A lot of guys say, a lot of coaches say it's very rare to see a 6'7", 85-pound offensive tackle run as fast as me, athletic, all of that stuff. It's just that, like, the thing I bring to the table is speed, power, strength, and all that stuff. And I could play either or, right tackle and left tackle. You know what I'm saying? It's like I work for everything I do. I work very hard. And it's like I got a treadmill downstairs, so I'm always on that. It all starts with a little stuff, with speed. I love speed, and that's really it. What I bring to the table is speed and power. That's what everybody love with me, and that's what's Pitt gonna get out of me.
The last player Pitt had from Detroit was a guy from your high school, Avonte Maddox, quarterback. And he's about the opposite of you as far as size-wise. One of the smallest guys, actually, I remember playing at Pitt. But he had a toughness about him. He had a scrappiness about him. Is that something you think you bring to the table as well?
Yeah, I do. Look where he came from. He came from Detroit King, King is King made me to the player I am today. I'm not just talking about football-wise, but academic-wise and as a man. Coming from Detroit Pal, a guy who barely got into the games and B team and C team and stuff. And I met Avante Maddox a couple times before. He came into my school when we was working out, doing 110s and stuff like that. So it's all started off with King, really. You know, with King, he was like, whatever, like all of us, like not saying all of us, but in college, we were dynamic, like dynamic. And you know, that's how I'm gonna be. You know, I'm like that with everything. But when I go to Pitt, you know what I'm saying, it's just gonna be real, real good. You know, that's what I feel like I bring to the table. Yeah.
I assume you've been spending a lot of time focusing on this decision that you just made. What do you do now? What do you spend that energy and that focus on going forward?
Really, I just like channel that into the football season. You know what I'm saying? They don't really like everybody thinks that say that I was get offered by Alabama and I went to Bama. Oh, he might think he's the best guy in the world. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean nothing until we're on the field and we're actually going against me. So, you know, it's good to be committed to Pitt, you know, one of the best schools around. But it's just time for me to prove. You know what I'm saying, which I've been doing all of my 3 years so far in high school. You know, that's really it right there.
When you think about your future at Pitt, what's the thing you're looking forward to the most?
The thing was, I'll say, you mean football wise or just like school wise?
Anything, football, life.
I think that it'll be good for me really just the city, you know, because it's like living in Detroit. I never really had time to like go somewhere and stay there for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real. I wouldn't say weird, but it'll be fun, and you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not used to that. You know, I'm not used to staying somewhere for 4 years, a whole nother city for 4 years. You know, so I'll say the city. You know, how everything runs down there. You know what I'm saying? Every city is better than the other one. I wouldn't say better, but runs a little bit faster or slower. And Pitt is just like everything runs a lot faster down there. And like that all starts off from like working out at Pitt. You know what I'm saying? Working, period. You know, it's all the little things. You know, and just feel like Pitt, you know, start off with the city.
Anything final for Pitt fans before we let you go?
You're gonna get a dog out of me, you know. A working hard young man. What is a guy who's about his business when he's on the football field and when he's not on the football field. And stay tuned.
All right. That's Michigan offensive lineman Brandon Honorable, one of Pitt's 4 commitments over the weekend. A huge weekend for Pitt recruiting news. And thank you for watching and stay with Pittsburgh Sports Now for all of your Pitt football and basketball recruiting coverage. I'm Alan Saunders. Thanks for watching.